Oh, finally. Welcome to the first stream. If anyone does join, welcome. If not, then I guess I'll be here talking to myself. I hope this music's not too loud. Ooh, gosh. Working on the Nightlords today. We shall see how this goes, actually. Would have started the stream at like 1, or yeah. OBS sucks, and it doesn't want to connect for some reason. So I gotta figure that out. And no, this is not my normal setup. This is my spare cutting mat. Alright, we're on the gold trim. So some retributor armor. As you can see, I already started one guy. Hopefully, it's my first time using this webcam, so I don't know if it'll. There we go. It'll pick everything up. And ignore the lightning bolts. Those will be fixed. I just want a general idea where to put them. But yeah, this is my fourth army. Yeah. That's shaking because I'm shaking the thing. The bottle. Hopefully YouTube doesn't, ruin me because got this music in the background. Size 3. Nothing crazy here today. Everyone had a good New Year. And if not, well, sorry to hear that. Mm-hmm. And if you're wondering what average hobbyist is, it's basically just normal people, me and you, people with jobs, families, can only do their hobbies on the weekends. If that, maybe once or twice a month. People that don't get paid to paint, or don't, you know, those that have more free time, no families and no jobs, paint all the time. I consider that as the average hobbyist. They're just trying to survive, but have a good time as well. Messed that up, so I gotta fix that. I understand why people hate painting trim and chaos. It's a lot. The goal is to stay up till at least 4. The reason for that is because I start a new shift tomorrow. So, yay, work. Yes, midnights. So, we'll see. I probably should have a smaller brush for these, huh? That's just the first layer. I'll probably do one more of this. Oh, help me, Lord. Nope, don't want that. We do not want that. No, 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 no. No. No edge. From Metallics, I always recommend a brush you don't use a lot. It will ruin them if you don't wash them um, often. I was not really expecting people to join because once New Year's Day, people probably out partying or coming back from a party. Um, Also, 1:30 in the morning. I don't really foresee people painting Warhammer this late. Unless you're like me and my friends. Then yeah. Okay. So good so far. Looks so good, minus the lightning, which is a little yuck. My liking. Honestly, if anyone did join, I don't know if they'd. Oh no, honestly. Oh, yeah, one like. Nice. Sorry, whoever you were. I didn't know you're in here. Doesn't make a noise. Or if it did, I'm in here because of the background music. Oh no. Hey, Happy New Year, Ormead. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a good one. If you partied, hope you obviously made it home safe. And welcome to the first stream. Not sure if you're a subscriber or not, but these guys will be in a future video. So I figured why not get them done. So I'm tired of painting my Dark Angels. I'm getting ready for a big GT tournament this weekend, and all I've been doing is fixing up my models for that because you got to have minimum 3 colors and based. So that's what I've been doing. GT is a grand tournament for Warhammer. Not that I'm horrible at the game. So just gonna go there to have fun and learn. Me and some friends. And this is also If it's too close, let me know. I can always adjust the camera. Oh no, another screen. Don't want advertisements. I think this dude's done. Oh, wait. He's done for the first layer. I think so. I think I won't do that actually. Alright, that's much better. Perfect. Middle one. Alright. Yeah. Perf. I also hope people can hear me pretty well. I assume you could. Okay, I did. Someone keeps popping in and out. I don't know if it's an error on their end or my end. I didn't say it's mine. Gosh, the Nightlords are so cool. These are probably my favorite faction, besides Dark Angels. Fuck. Ooh, frick. Can't cuss on the streams. Bad. I mean, you can, I just prefer not to. I'm trying to be a better man. Keeper and Crackling, but I forget that's the music video. There's a fireplace in the background. Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna last. It's already 2 o'clock actually. That's not bad at all, honestly. Enjoying my New Year's wine because playing Warhammer is just better under the influence of wine. So I play D&D. Gotta have your mead, which is also wine. At least when I get it from the Ren festivals. The silence is because there's an advertisement playing. Not the music. And the way this is set up right now, the mouse is like above everything up here. I don't want to reach over all the equipment. And by equipment, I mean more models. And I don't want risk tipping glue. Or not glue. The paint. The gold paint. On my computer desk. Because that will send me. I think that's another guy down. 3 down, 2 to go. So, yeah. Got a few people stopping on by, which is cool, but staying, which is also cool. Welcome back, stranger. Thanks for coming by, mystery watcher. Hope you enjoy this form of live streams. It's my first one. Never done this before. I have a few videos up on the page, just never done a live stream before. I figured it'd be in the new year, me having to. I'm trying to stay up till at least 4 or 5 for work. So why not stay up with some people, chit chat, paint some Warhammer. I've seen videos where like people they almost have like a third person camera, where the camera points at them, not the miniatures, which is cool. You know, not my thing, but good for them. I'm just a miniature guy. I don't need people seeing my, because this isn't even my normal painting station. I paint in the basement, my little hobby hole, as the wife calls it, my dungeon. It's not bad. It's a nice setup down there. But Happy New Year's to you guys. Hope you had fun today. Hope you were safe. I don't feel like me, videos like this, even some painting videos, are just background noise while you paint yourself. And if you are painting, what are you painting? I've only been into this hobby for about a year now. My first army is a Dark Angels army. And then Adeptus Sororitas, which is not finished. Chaos Knights, which are also not finished. And then now Nightlords, which these are my first models for the Nightlord army. Or Chaos Space Marine army, I guess you can call them. One day they'll get their own codex. One day. I love the blue and the gold. And for my Nightlords, they're different than like others, kind of ish. I use 3 different blues for them. Obviously started the armor off with the Nightlord blue. And then dry brushed it with a McCrag blue, which is like the Ultramarines blue. And then highlighted-ish with Magic Blue from AK. Was it AK? Yeah, I think it was AK. No. Yes. Yeah. I didn't really like the Nightlord blue. It was a little too dark for me. So I know like once you put them on the board, they'll basically like look black from afar. I don't really like that. For lightning, I based it white. Obviously, I need to work on the lightning a lot. They're a little too thick, so I'm gonna thin those out with Nightlord blue once everything else is done. Make a little bit more lightning. Oh no, an advertisement. I'm not surprised that there's this many people up. Thank you, Gary. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, I understand why people hate um, chaos trim. I never understood it until these models, honestly, because my Dark Angels definitely do not have this much trim. Just the pauldrons and maybe like a kneecap here and there, and they're done. So it's exactly why I'm doing these today. And this is just the first layer. I have to do this all again. I have to give them a second layer. Then obviously the silvers, which is just the claws. Like for this guy's the claws, and they all have the little backpack spikes. That'll be easy. And then the weaponry. But here, get this one out the way because it's the most. And can you guys hear me okay? This is my first, for those of you that just stopping by, this is my first stream ever. I had videos on the page, but so I'm using a webcam instead of my phone for videos. And if you can't hear me, well, enjoy awkward silence, I guess. But I assume since it's recording, you can hear me talk. I tried OBS. Like it seems straightforward. You plug in the YouTube key code and then hit start stream. No, every time I tried to do that, different errors popped up. So that'll be a project for another day. Volume's okay. I appreciate it. So I feel like I'm yelling, and if I am, I'm not trying to yell. But do you guys spend time with your family for the New Year? I was at work all day. I got home around 12:30 after I worked out. So I got off at 11:20ish, worked out for about an hour, and came home. And now I got my festive New Year's wine. See, then they like models like this leg. I don't know if you can tell or not. The left one, or their right. Every back leg, the trim's like fused with the foot, so you have to kind of like guess where the trim ends and the foot begins. It's not the end of the world. Everything can be fixed at the end. I see I got a little bit on the edge there of the boot. That's an easy fix. Oh no. Oh doggy. That's too much paint. I don't remember making that little mark right there. I thought it was a tooth. Gonna have to hit that with some Nightlord blue later. I'm really not excited for the second layer of this on all of them. For the one guy or gal that is hanging out watching, I appreciate you staying this long. Hopefully, you like the music I chose for the background, if you're using me as a background noise. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. In the Discord, I have a love-hate relationship with Discord. I know I feel like it's overdone, hence why no one's joining my Discord, but I also don't have that many subscribers, which I'm not mad about. I'm just curious if Discord's kind of like overdone now. Because if you're like me, I have like 5 different groups on Discord that I'm a part of. So is it just overdone now? You know? It's probably my favorite model, honestly. Those lightning claws are really just he has a spike on his nose, like a little rhino. Yeah, definitely a second layer will do these good. Oh, the reason why this is off is for this guy. Just so I can get into the gun parts easier because putting it back on, which is nice about these new Terminator models, they have like these notches. None of my other models have that. They just kind of clip right in there. But you can see, I mean, it won't be too hard to get to. Prefer it just be easier. I gotta drill out all the gun barrels first. So. Advertisement. Way back with the whole Discord thing. Like if my link is working or not, because every time I click it, it works. But like when I upload it into the descriptions of my videos, it doesn't look neat like the like professional YouTubers have. That little logo in the description, you just click on the logo and you're there. Which I'm sure is like a perk of having a certain amount of subscribers, or I'm sure there's some witchcraft they're doing to do that. But if the link works, that makes me feel better. And then Discord's kind of like dead, and everyone's part of like hundreds of Discord channels. I don't really feel pressed about them joining mine because I'm just some dude. When I started the channel, everyone's like, "Oh, start a Discord." I'm like, sure. There's a few people on the channel, Discord channel, on, but that's on because I put them there. Like I invited them. That was before they even knew what the channel was. I don't think half of them still know what the channel is. But yeah. And sorry for the one listener too. I'm kind of a mumbler. I talk too fast, but also my voice is kind of monotoned. So I'm trying to slow down my talk, but also talk louder at the same time. So if it sounds like I'm yelling, I'm not. Sorry. Oh, looks good. So good. Oh, should I do that trim too? Yeah. Why not? I know it's not part of the arms. Part of the gun. Looks so good. Yeah, I'm also worried about people thinking. I know that like this blue isn't bright enough for that. But I don't want people thinking these guys are 1,000 suns. That's my fear. My tube fair 1,000 sun models are pretty sweet looking. I love the whole Egyptian theme. It's like the Ultramarines with their Roman theme, which I get down with a lot. As I love history and all that, but just not for me, army wise. These guys are my blue. It's my blue army. The Nightlords. Who doesn't love Nightlords? It's like my gothic childhood dream. I'm not saying like being a murder hobo is good. Just see a stick. Skulls and skin and gore. That was me. This guy's a lot of pauldron trim. Oh, somebody else popped in. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining. Hope you had fun today. Hope you had a safe day. If you're painting a model, let me know. I am getting used to talking to myself. This is the first live stream for the new person I joined. Yeah, just some night lords I'm working on. My 4th army, and this will probably be my. No, I can't see that because I have a box of Chaos Knights downstairs that are halfway complete. I'm just waiting on some more parts because I'm going to give them glowing eyes. Some LED lights in their eyeballs. But then I have sisters, which are nowhere near complete, nor will they ever reach 2,000 points. I only got 1,000 points of them for now. But my Dark Angels, just wait. When I get this Thunderhawk that I'm having printed right now, that's like 800 points or so. So I was already over 3,500, and I bought more boxes for this tournament that I'm going to be in this weekend, a grand tournament in my local area. So I bought more minis for that, and even 3D printed a few. Which I don't have any videos of me painting, but I'll probably do like a little short. Dude, that gold and blue just looks so good. And don't worry about the lightning bolt. These will be fixed. These are a little thick and a little straight. I'm gonna go in later with some Nightlord's blue and kind of, I guess you can say, stress it out a little bit. It looks like actual lightning. I'm also a newcomer. The reason for this stream, besides it being my first, I'm trying to stay up till like 4 or 5 a.m. because I have to work midnight shift tomorrow. So I need to be awake for that, obviously. Also, don't drink energy drinks. Try to stay away from those, just coffee. See what I was talking about earlier. The trim and the foot are fused. No, no advertisement. Not trying to get yelled at by YouTube. For random stuff in my video. God, that looks so good so far. Thankfully, because like this brush, it's been one of my original brushes. There's like a, let's see, a slight curve at the tip there. Honestly, comes in handy. I can just use the flat end of it to get parts like these teeth. No, easy. Or sometimes I'll send the hook part behind an edge. I could have done, since these are Nightlords, some of the trim has like teeth. Could have just made the trim flesh, like a skin tone. That would definitely be pretty gory for the Nightlords. Pretty on par, I'd say. But oh no. Ugh. Sorry, take a sip of my wine. That was too much. I can't tell. This guy's ribs are showing. That's crazy. All right. Did not know that. His little tummy showing. I don't know what I'm going to do for that because I did not know that was his stomach sticking out. I think that about covers the first layer. Oh my goodness, that took a whole hour just for 4. Absolutely insane. Let's see. Let's see. Un momento, por favor. Gosh, let's try to listen to this on my phone. Probably sounds horrible. Can't believe you guys listen to that. It's that background music playing. It's like a jazz and fireplace sound. I'm sure I'll be able to hear it on the playback. All right, I guess we can do the second and final layer of this trim. So by the time we get back to the dude I just did, it'll be all dried up. So yeah, I don't know if I should do this gold or not. I think I almost want that as like a natural skull. Then after the trim, we'll probably do also might as well continue with the metallics. Yeah, because what's left? We got the guns, the spikes, and we got their aprons too. So we gotta do their aprons, and then some that have like that chainmail around, and some have skulls and these pipes. I think we should just do the silver next, honestly. Get the metallic train going. Come on. Or the second layer is a must. Then once all the metallics are done, we'll hit them with the shaders. One will give the eagle the more warm tone, kind of like the bright gold. And they'll just kind of darken up the silvers. That's what it was. I forgot to do his arm. Still two viewers at 2:36 in the morning Eastern time. That's crazy. You guys are awesome. I didn't expect to have anyone on here. One, I'm a small channel. Who cares about me? Two, just because how late it is. So thanks. I appreciate it. And for the second person watching, the goal is to stay awake until 4 or 5. So I work tomorrow. So I gotta stay up so I can sleep in. That way I don't fall asleep at the job. You know? Right now we're adding the second layer of Retributor armor. I'm just gonna hopefully go by a little bit faster than this first one. If I make any mistakes, they'll be easily fixed. Are you guys able to hear the music? I just want to make sure there's not like an awkward silence while I'm just in between talking. If not, I'm sure you got your own music in your own background playing. Advertisement. I gotta turn that off. Don't wanna YouTube yelling at me. Oh my gosh, this trim looks so good with the blue. Love it so much. I hate trim. Like I really hate painting trim, but just brings the every piece together more. Definitely helps break up colors. Mm-hmm. Alright, the advertisement is done, so now we can turn up the music. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully you guys can hear that. And it's not just awkward silence when I'm not talking. Hopefully you guys like jazz. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. It's like a Christmassy New Year jazz. Oh no. The goal on this boy is actually not done. The gold on this boy is done. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Is that better? Maybe. House looks better on camera than it does in person. That gold really does pop. Holy cow. 4 more to go. My New Year's wine is gone. Sorry, I was shaking. It was getting a little. God, what are you guys doing up at 2:45? You guys are legends. Eight o'clock, like in the morning or at night? I assume at night. That's crazy. Well, thanks for joining from across the pond. Oh, morning. Oof. Holy cow. I didn't realize there was that much of a time difference. That's crazy. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If you got work or school or anything like that. And thanks for watching me in your afternoon day. Any dwarfs was cool, like the Votan dwarfs, or are you doing like the like D&D or what is it, the fantasy Warhammer? I can't think what is it. Old world. I think Wotan just got a some pretty good changes. Oh no! I got some gold on his fur. That's fine. Old world, those are cool models. I definitely enjoy the fantasy style of those because I played D&D too. I definitely get down with that. That's one of the things. Like I buy some models from the old world specifically for D&D as well, just because one the models are bigger and I just like them. They look a lot better than the some D&D models. Should I paint that big ass rhino horn in the middle of his face gold or bone? I'll do bone because it's also coming out of his face. So. No, I did not airbrush the base color. So what I did for the base, I used a matte black spray paint. Did that, and then there's actually three different colors for the blues. I did the original base with Nightlord's blue. I thought that was a little bit too dark, so what I used after that was a crag blue, which is kind of like the Ultramarines blue. Did that around the whole armor set, and then I kind of did it like a highlight on the edges and the raised areas of a magic blue. That's like a AK blue. I did that just mostly because like when I did the original Night Lord blue, it looked too black. And when I put them on the playing board, I don't want people to be confused if it's Night Lords or Black Legion. So I figured different blue hues. I mean, yeah, sure, the lightning bolts is a distinct feature, but yeah, so that's what I use for these guys. And I don't know on camera, it kind of looks like they're bright blue, but it's really not that bright. And there will be like a video on these guys soon. The way I do my videos, like I release the shorts to kind of like give people an idea of what's to come. Let's be real, people mostly watch shorts. It's that small dopamine hits. Like no one really watches long form videos anymore. Like if you're looking at my channel, my longer videos are like maybe 5, 10 minutes long. Like like 50 to 100 views, which is fine. I'm not mad about that. Honestly, I'm actually kind of surprised that I have even that much. Like some of my shorts, they reach 1,000 to. I have one. My Dark Angels Army Showcase is at like 75,000. views, which is insane. People love it. Like, that's my first army that I painted, the Dark Angels, and that's kind of like my good Space Marine army that I play. So that's the army that I'm taking to the GT, the Grand Tournament next weekend. So, old Lionel Johnson will be leading the way. But no, Mr. Gary Curry. I wish I had an airbrush, mostly for like glow effects. Because yeah, sure, you can do it with a brush. It just takes a little bit longer. But I've seen some awesome glow effects in a short amount of time through an airbrush. I just don't really have the space for it right now, honestly. And I'd rather learn brushing techniques more, since this is where I'm starting off as. I'd rather get good with this before I jump into airbrushing, because I know once I get an airbrush, sorry, my voice is cracking. Because once I get an airbrush, that's all I'm going to be using. So I'd rather get this down. Because I've seen people they get the same results from airbrushing and a paintbrush. So airbrushing is just a little bit faster. I'm sure not faster setting up, honestly, because you gotta clean it every time you choose different paints. Whereas like a brush, you just splash it in water. I'm also not really good at blending. The only blending I do is like the dry brushing, like I said. I do that, and then like for the flames, sometimes the most blending I do is one color so wet. I add the second color like base in yellow, then add reds or oranges. That way they blend together better. Yeah. What about you? What do you do for your dwarfs? Sorry. Oh, see, I've not tried airbrushing before. Yeah, no. Airbrushing is a whole different beast. But I appreciate I'm glad you like this armor. This is the first like blue recipe I've used for these guys. These are my first Nightlords models. Got these for Christmas from the wife. So once I finished painting my Dark Angels for the tournament, I had to jump on these guys because this is my favorite Chaos faction. Uh-huh. I think this guy's also Dunzo. Yeah, see, the second layer always goes by faster. And for the faces, it's definitely not my idea because, I'm a new painter. I find everything online. The Nightlords have like a skull face, and I saw a group of Terminators with this face, so I just kind of copied that because, you know, I'm not original. I'm new to the hobby. All my models look cool. That way my friends like them. And I like them too. But yeah, just paint a little skull face on them. If you guys want to see more live videos like this, feel free to subscribe. I would say join Discord too, but I'm not really. I have a love-hate with Discord. I don't think I have that link in the description of this video, but I know it's on the page. Yeah, I'll try and do more lives. Because like I said, my paint area is in the basement. And the wife and kid are gone for the week. So I figured why not try a stream? You gotta stay up anyway, so why not? But this is also upstairs where everyone sleeps. So if I can do this without keeping them awake. Now, Mr. Gary, for Old World, does that play similar to 40K? Like, is it a turn-based um, war game? I guess you can say. I've seen like some videos of it. I've never actually like sat down and seen someone play it in person. I assume it's the same thing. It's just different timelines. Because I know some models from the Old World you can also use. Oh no, it's not the Old World I'm thinking of. It's Votan? No, not Votan. Fuck. Oh, the ones that have like the solar looking custodian guys and the rat people. And lizards riding dinosaurs. That one. Age of Sigmar, that's what it is. I was like, I could just do that. I could just live stream every day of me painting these little guys. Yeah. So I'm using this model, this guy right here, for like the video. I just need to get the base material that comes in Wednesday. I'm doing snow because I also have some plans for blood effects, which I think will just pop better in the snow. So yeah, it's winter, you know. My Dark Angels, they have a green and dirt, like grass and dirt base with some rocks. I think my Night Lords can have ice and snow. So something I've been about years, painting cool models. Yeah, no, I get it. That's all I've been doing. Painting, really. And if you join the Discord, post some of your stuff. I like to see some old models, or not old models, but different models. There's eventually on this channel, I would do reports. I'm just vibing with painting. This is probably my favorite part of the whole hobby, honestly, because one, not good at the game, so I don't have time to play that much. Hence the channel name, Average Hobbyist. Just some dude doing what he can when he can, and what I can do is mostly paint, because family and work, you know. Sometimes I play, like me and my friends play, and we got that tournament coming up, so we've been practicing a lot. But once that tournament's done, we're gonna take a break from actually playing and just get back into painting. Is he done? Is this guy done? Yep. Snow good. And I use that and base. You haven't used snow either. Um, one of my friends, he's a Space Wolf player, so he recommended the snow that he uses from, what I want to say, Vallejo. Yeah, I think it'll look good. It'll contrast the blue and gold on these guys pretty well. And then obviously, like all the gore that I'm gonna be adding. Like this guy, the main guy for the video, he's gonna be dragging like a hand in his arm. That's gonna be like a imperial dude in the ground in the snow bleeding out. So I figured that would look better in the snow. Imperial fist. That's what I wanted to say. I'm also gonna be using the snow for my chaos knights. I'm gonna throw some snow in. There'll be a mix, like a mix of snow and grass. I'm saying. Then my sister's a battle. I'm probably gonna buy some like Roman style base toppers for them. Just give them more of a cathedral look. So that's why I chose them, like guns with guns. How cool is that? Some gothic chicks. Oh wow, look at that! We got 4 people watching now. I assume you guys are like also in a different country because there's no way people are here in the States at 3 a.m. if any, 1 a.m. if you're on the East Coast, or West Coast, I mean. Thanks for joining. I'm so excited to be done with this trim. So tedious. It's 3:10 though. I'm honestly making good progress on staying awake. I've been up since 9:30, 8:30 this morning. Yeah, woke up, hung out, family, went to work, came back to work, start my new shift tomorrow. Not on advertisement. Don't want the advertisement. I should fucking skip it. Boom. There we go. That's what I could do for Discord if anyone does join. Set up like a thread for people to post their models if we could talk about it on stream. like a stream specific thread. Other things don't get lost and easier for me to find. Yes, I still need to figure out OBS and why OBS is not working. Mm-hmm. All right, last model trim is done. Could probably stream before work. Just give me something to do. Oh no. That's all right. I really need to get like a 5th model stand. So I do not like holding models by the base. I never liked Power Fist before, but it looks sweet. Oh no, I forgot this whole back patch. Oh, I forgot them both. I hope everyone had a fun New Year, though. The last guy's just about done. Nice, I think he is. Yes, his orange. Do a little quick check over them all. Yeah. I hate how fast this paint pots dry back here. Let's double check everyone. Do. The main guy. Yeah, he's done. Advertisement. That's gonna be a natural bum. Yep. This is gonna look so good once they're done. That trim really pops out. Again, I hate the trim, hate painting trim, but it just pulls everything together. I think tomorrow we will live stream the silver. So it's just only like 4 things on each model. And then we'll move on to the skulls, the weapons, and the skin tabards. And hopefully by then, based on stuff we get here, I can make any adjustments to the lightning bolts. I can thin them out, make them actually look like bolts. All right. Well, I think that's actually going to be it for me today. Thanks for stopping by, guys and gals. I truly appreciate it. Honestly, you have no idea. I didn't expect anyone to join, really. But yeah. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're up, I know I'll be on pretty early in the day compared to now. So for you guys across the pond, it'll probably be 6 a.m. where you are. Yeah. Appreciate it. Bye.